Okay, so I was about to teach you this step deviation method. So how to do this step deviation method? So first of all, we're going to copy paste the class interval 0 to 20, 20 to 40, 40 to 60, 60 to 80, and 80 to 100. It's a very common step in all the three methods. This column is same. Again, the x and f is also the same. So class interval x and f, it's there in all the three methods. You'll have to remember, student. What you have to remember? There are three columns common. That is ci, log it, x, log it, and f. That's common in all the three methods. Now, if it's a direct method, then fx. If it's a shortcut method, then D and FD, and if it is a step deviation method, then U and FU. So you'll have to remember this small, the names of this table. And if you remember this, then only you'll be able to do these sums perfectly, and you'll get 4 marks in your board examination. Now, I guess I'll have to teach you how to calculate this U. Many people take 20-30 minutes to calculate this column U, whereas it is just 20-second job. Look, first of all, go straight away in the 8th row. मतलब जहां पर आपका assume mean है वहां पर जाओ, straight away write down 0. उसके नीचे 1 2 लिखो, उसके ऊपर -1 -2 लिखो. Now people will surprise, huh? How is that possible, sir? I'll explain to you. Look at this. What is this d? X minus a. So 50 minus 50 बन जाएगा 0. 0 divided by 20 करेंगे तो आ जाएगा 0. Now let's move down. 70 minus 50 क्या हो जाएगा? 70 minus 50 बन जाएगा 20. 20 divided by 20 करते तो क्या बन जाएगा? 1. Same thing. 90 divided by 50, 40. 40 divided by 20 करेंगे तो आ जाएगा 2. And so on over here, -1 and -2. I hope you understood that. Isn't it simple? So what is the trick to remember that? What is the trick to remember? I just now told you. Just go in the row where is assumed mean is given, write down 0. उसके नीचे सीधा लिख दो 1 2. If there is third row, fourth row, write down 0 1 2 3 4 if it is there. और जितना भी है उतना लिख दो 0 1 2. And उसके ऊपर लिखेंगे -1 -2 straight away in the step deviation method. Isn't it very simple, student? Isn't it very simple? Yes, it is very simple. I'm telling you. Now, what do you calculate? FU. What is the FU? F into U. So 8 into -2, -16. 15 into -1, -15. 20 into 0, 20. 12 into 1, 12. 5 into 2, 10. And now you have to calculate summation FU. So पहले add कीजिए positive number, फिर add कीजिए negative number, and add and subtract with respect to what is there. So -31, and then this is -31 and plus 22. So that will become -9. Oh, so sorry. There should be summation FU. Summation FU. See, आपको okay. आपको ये समझ में आना चाहिए क्या राइट करना है और व्हाट इज सपोज्ड टू बी रिटन. ओके, देयर सपोज्ड टू बी समेशन FU. ओके, okay, so there should be summation FU. Summation FU is -9. Now we're going to write down the formula. Mean is equal to A plus summation FU upon summation F into I. Student, it is mandatory. Remember that, student, it is mandatory. You will have to write down what is I, that is class length, and what is the class length. You will have to write down what is assumed mean, and that is 50, which is we've taken over here. Or else whatever number you're going to take, you'll have to write it down. Mean by step division method, you'll have to write it down, students. I'm telling you again and again. ये सारी मैंडेटरी चीजें होती है जिससे मार्क्स मिलते हैं. अगर यही चीजें नहीं लिखी होती है तो आपके मार्क्स कट होने चालू हो जाते हैं. देन मीन इज इक्वल टू ए क्या है, सब्स्टिट्यूट कीजिए 50 प्लस समेशन एफ कितना है -9, समेशन एफ कितना है 60. सो -9 अपॉन 60 इनटू 20 करेंगे, दैट इज आई. सो रिमेंबर दैट इट इज ओनली फॉर समेशन एफ अपॉन समेशन एफ इनटू आई. ओके, नाउ 50 एंड ये कैंसिल हो जाएगा. -180 अपॉन 60 करेंगे तो -3 मिलेगा. 50 -3 बन जाएगा 47. So the mean is 47, isn't it, student? So do mean by any method, you'll always going to get the same answer. Remember that. Okay, now isn't it very simple? So if they will ask you do by shortcut method, then you have to do by shortcut method, that CIXFDFD. If they'll say you do by step deviation method, then you will have to compulsory do by step deviation method. अगर आप वो मेथड को चेंज कर देते हैं, आपके मार्क्स चेंज हो जाएंगे. I hope you understood till here. Show big thumbs up and start writing quickly. Pause the video over here and write down this quickly in your book. Hurry up. Okay, now student, it's time to teach you some application based sum on this mean. Okay, now there are 3 to 4 application based sum. One would be when the histogram would be given, find the mean. When the uh, less than or more than frequency is given, that means whenever less than and more than frequency is given, that means its cumulative frequency is given. So that time calculate the mean. Then there would be missing frequencies with one variable missing, two variable missing, and that way there are these 4 standard application based sums are there. Okay, so we will going to learn all these 4 sums one by one. So stay tuned and learn all these 4 application sums, and then we'll move ahead with the next class. And then we'll go ahead with OJAV, and this chapter will get over. So without wasting time, let's move back to over here. Find the mean of the following by using shortcut method. And now the marks obtained, if you'll see, they are less than 20, less than 30, less than 40, less than 50. So whenever there is a less than or more than, that means number of students are nothing but cumulative frequency. So write down quickly, student, in your diary or in your book. Whenever it is less than, that means it's not a frequency, it's cumulative frequency. Just write down quickly. Whenever the less than 20, less than 30, that means it's not a frequency, it's a cumulative frequency. Likha? So students, let's move ahead. Now we have to make okay, we have to do this sum by shortcut method. So what all columns would be required, student? See, first of all, हमको column क्या क्या लगेंगे? I'll just show you. So we require the class interval, that is marks obtained. Then this column we're going to write down, that is basically CF. CF से हमको मिलेगा frequency. Then we require obviously X, column X, that is a mid value column. Then since it is shortcut method, we require D and FD. So itne columns lagenge. Okay guys, are you ready? Now let's copy paste the data quickly, hurry up, and then work out. I'll show you gradually how to get these or how to retrieve this data. So less than 20 matlab what? 0 to 20. Less than 30. Now 20 to 30 we're going to write it down. Okay. 20 to 30 क्यों लिखा सबको समझ में? Because less than 20 मतलब 0 to 20 already consider किया है. Now 20 to 30 आएगा. Less than 40, 30 to 40. Less than 50, 40 to 50. And so on till less than 80 के बाद less than 100. So that's the reason 80 के बाद 80 to 100 आया. I hope you understood the class interval. Now class interval के बाद ये कॉलम हमने लिख दिया है. Basically ये कॉलम कौन सा है? CF. ये CF है 16, 21. C क्यों इसको CF बोलते हैं? I'm giving the reason. Less than 20 there are 16 students. Less than 30 मतलब सब आ जाएंगे 0 to 30, isn't it? They are 21 people. But between 0 to 20 there are 16 people. So between 20 and 30, between 20 and 30 कितने लोग रहेंगे? Obviously that is 21 minus 16. वो बन जाएगा 5. I hope you understood that why frequency column is different than this. I hope many people remember हमारे last वाले exam में, एग्जाम नंबर 10 में मैंने ये टाइप का एक क्वेश्चन पूछा था, एंड बहुत सारे लोगों ने इसका क्यूमुलेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी कर दिया था. ये क्यूमुलेटिव, व्हेनेवर लेस देन इट्स गिवन, इट इज ऑलरेडी क्यूमुलेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी. तो क्यूमुलेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी से हमको फ्रीक्वेंसी रिट्राइव करना पड़ेगा. आई होप यू अंडरस्टूड हाउ टू रिट्राइव. दैट्स सिंपली 16 को लिख दो, देन 21 माइनस 16 करो, फिर 35 माइनस 21 करो, वो 14. फिर 52 माइनस 35 करो, वो 14 आ जाएगा. फिर 58 माइनस 52 करो, वो 17 आ जाएगा. फिर 78 माइनस 58 करो, ओके समथिंग इज ओके, वो बन जाएगा 20. ओके फिर 58 माइनस 52 करो, वो आ जाएगा 6. फिर 94 माइनस 78 करो, वो आ जाएगा 16. फिर 100 माइनस 94 करो, वो आ जाएगा 6. एंड दैट्स हाउ दिस कॉलम F will going to get. Now how to get this X? Now remember that student, ये शॉर्टकट मेथड है, तो हमको केयरफुली करना पड़ेगा. 0 to 20 का मिड वैल्यू क्या है? 10. बट देखो यहाँ पर सब जगह पे क्लास लेंथ इज डिफरेंट, सो वी कैन नॉट यूज दैट मेथड that directly we're going to get this 5 5 5 5 addition or 10 10 10 10 addition. Okay, so सोचना पड़ेगा. 20 to 30 का मिड वैल्यू क्या है? 25. 30 to 40 का मिड वैल्यू क्या है? 35. 40 to 50 का मिड वैल्यू 45. 50 to 60 का मिड वैल्यू 55. 60 to 70 का मिड वैल्यू 65. 70 to 80 का मिड वैल्यू 75. 80 to 100 का मिड वैल्यू 90. आई होप यू अंडरस्टूड दिस कॉलम X, कॉलम F. इधर तक सब कुछ समझ में है? ऑब्वियसली समेशन F तो 100 ही रहेगा. Now we require only two columns, that is D and FD. How to calculate this D and FD? Simple. डी कैसे मिलेगा? डी का फॉर्मूला है बेसिकली d is equal to x minus assumed mean. So now पहले assumed mean को fix करते हैं. तो you can choose any value from this 10 to 90 numbers, that is say 45 is considered as assumed mean. Okay, now assumed mean fix हो गया, तो d का वैल्यू क्या है? x minus a. So 10 minus 45 minus 35. फिर 25 minus 45 minus 20. फिर 35 minus 45 minus 10. फिर 45 minus 45 that's 0. फिर 55 minus 45 that's 10. फिर 65 minus 45 that's 20. 75 minus 45 that's 30. 90 minus 45 that's 45. I hope student you understood how I got this column D. Am I right? And now the last column, that is FD. Now how are we going to get this FD? Multiply this column F with the D. 16 into minus 35 minus 560. 5 into minus 20 minus 100. 14 into minus 10 minus 140. इनको आप ऐड करके नेगेटिव नंबर लिख सकते हैं यहाँ पर. एंड फिर 17 zeros are 6 10s are 60, 20 20s are 400, 16 30s are 480, 6 45s are 270. ये पॉजिटिव नंबर्स को ऐड करके यहाँ पर लिख सकते हैं. फिर ये जो नंबर रहेगा और ये जो नंबर रहेगा इनका एडिशन करते हैं तो विल गेट समेशन एफडी. समेशन एफडी विल कम 410. If you have doubt till here, just rewind little bit and you'll get everything very clearly. Okay, now student, since we have been asked to do by shortcut method, I'm going to write it down over here. Mean by shortcut method ka formula. So mean is equal to a plus summation fd upon summation f. Okay, for our convenience, we're going to write it down over here. Two things. Okay, what were the two things? Mean. Okay, a kya hai? A is assumed mean. Assumed mean. And what is that assumed mean? We'll have to always write it down, this student. Remember that assumed mean we have considered as 45. And then we'll also going to write it down mean by shortcut method. Mean by shortcut method. And now student, once you'll write it down this, we'll have to just apply the formula over here and then we'll have to do substitution. So what is the mean by the shortcut method? A plus summation fd upon summation f. A क्या है 45, summation fd कितना है 410 divided by summation f कितना है 100. So 45 plus ये बन जाएगा 4.1. 45 plus 4.1 बन जाएगा simple 49.1. Isn't it simple? ये बन जाएगा 49.1 and that's your answer student. Isn't it very simple? 49.1. So simple student. Isn't it very easy? Put the box and write on the unit in case if there are. But now in this case, these are the marks of the student. So there are no units. And in case if they have asked you to write down up to 2 decimal place or write down up to 1 decimal place, please do write it down that according to the question asked. I hope you've understood and you've enjoyed it till here. Show big thumbs up and then thank you. So pause your video over here and copy paste it quickly in your book. Hurry up, put the box for final answer, definitely. So pause video and write it down.